All right, mic check, mic check. What we got? We got Sheila in the building. What's going on, Sheila? Yeah. All right, let's see. Supposed to start this off right. Sheila says, "Lord have mercy, I've lost all hope of humanity after watching her." I just saw it momentarily. I didn't even get a chance to watch it. I don't know Dave did it the other day, but I never got to see his show because I was too busy working over here myself. But welcome to the Do Better Podcast. I'm your host, Theo Cooper short. I'm gonna play this intro. I'm gonna play this intro song. Everybody get the hellos out the way. Let's get it. Let's see what you got. My cat is just over here eating.
City boy, city boy. What it do, baby?
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
City boy, city boy.
I love that city boy. Shout out to Mona D. All right. Let's see what we got here. Just got a little housekeeping to get out the way. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. Shout out to Thon Lexi, the Black Light Podcast. Y'all know I'm a mod over there too. He the homie, and he said he was moving from noon to 5 o'clock. So I thought I'd slide right in. I thought I'd slide right in for this noon spot. And but it's gonna be a quick stream, only for like an hour. You know, just do the lunchtime thing. I want to say I can do this on a regular basis, but I know if I say something and make a promise and don't fulfill, y'all gonna let me know about the shit. So let's try a couple days out at a time. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Shout out to Broken Traditions for the super chat. He said, "What's good, Theo in chat? Appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys go check out Broken Traditions channel as well. What's going on, everybody? I see Sheila, Janesta, Jay. I see y'all down there in the chat. So I try my best to stop saying that. I say that too much. But we got a couple clips from Kendra G. I breezed through the second one, which would be the longer video at the end. Jermaine, shout out from Cincinnati. What's going on, Jermaine? Appreciate you, bro. Definitely, if y'all can hit the like button. The first clip I got I got two clips from Kendra G. The first one is a woman who I think she has like 4 children, but she's towards the end of her talking to Kendra where she tries to explain why men should just men shouldn't criticize women for having a bunch of children, like no matter how many the amount of kids that they have. And I thought that was interesting at best. So let's go ahead and get the first video rolling. Definitely make sure y'all hit the like button. Shout out to Cincinnati, J. Will out in Cali. What's going on, Raging Half Asian? Let's see here.
What's your name?
My name's Adora.
Adora, that's pretty. Where you calling us from?
Guys, let me know if you can hear the video as well.
I'm currently living in Charlotte.
Charlotte. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. What you do for a living?
I'm a nail tech / stylist, but my main income comes from being a nail tech.
A nail tech / stylist. Okay, you have any kids?
Yes, I have 4 children.
Oh,
How old are your kids?
So my oldest is 12. I have twin girls that are 8, and then my youngest is 6.
Okay, all by the same man?
My last 3 are, yes.
Your last 3. So 2
Yeah.
men.
Yeah, so I had my first one when I was 19, my 12-year-old son. And then my last 3 girls was in my long-term relationship with my ex.
Okay, when did it end?
Ooh, it ended about 3.5 years ago.
They're telling me you've been here before, have you?
First of all, you added me on Instagram and it went away. And then you added me on Instagram again, but I had bad reception. So I'm always in the comments like, add me back, Kendra, add me back.
Okay, well, okay. I didn't remember. They remember though, child.
But
Kendra
I've never
Cousins, they are like the FBI child. They gonna tell me.
Yes.
Jay Wilson's damn that forehead.
But I've never got to speak to you. So I've just been able to like kind of load and then it got knocked off. But I never spoke to you yet.
All right, so let's do it. Adore her is your name, right?
Adore her. I don't like that. And I looked her up on IG. That's her IG name, Adore Her. That's a bit pretentious for my liking, but be that as it may. Shout out
So
to
my
Boots
name's
Ninja.
Adora.
Yes.
What's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm Valentine's Day baby, Aquarius.
Aquarius. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care.
So this is Adora, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, I'm in Charlotte. But I'm
There you
very
go, Red Pill.
Now tech, 4 kids. All right, but what kind of man you looking for?
I'm just looking for my number one thing is consistency. It turns me on. If you can, the way you start is the way you finish, that's going to get me. So as long as you're consistent, as long as you're loyal, and I just don't like people who try to fabricate their life. Don't try to act like you're more than what you are. If you're a truck driver, be a truck driver. If you're a mailman, be a mailman. Just be who you are and be happy with who you are. That's it.
Okay, what's some deal breakers?
And before she asks that, I just wanted to ask I'm looking at Sheila's comment. I just wanted to ask a question for the ladies. Because I've heard this before when she's talked to women in the past and they ask that, or they say that they want a man to be consistent. What exactly does that mean? When I take consistency, that just means that you're there for someone on a regular basis, obviously. But that would mean if you're in a long-term relationship, long-term relationship or marriage, something to that magnitude. Would that be expected for someone you just smashing? But be that as it may, as I digress, let's get back to it. What did Sheila says? She's dressed like Snoop Dogg in the Gin and Juice video. Y'all idiots.
Ooh, deal breakers is a ghetto baby mama. Because I do not believe in being ghetto. I believe in, I'm a baby mother. So I know how it is. And I like to co-parent happily. I like to be able to talk to my baby father in nice, encouraging manners. So if it's a ghetto situation with Jenny and baby mother, I can't do it at all.
So no ghetto baby mamas.
Well, she's a ghetto baby mama. Shout out to Jay out there in El Paso. Jay always on the go.
No ghetto baby mamas.
Okay.
No rappers. No rappers.
No rappers?
We can't do no rappers, especially out here in Charlotte. No rappers, no ghetto baby mamas. Dang, what else? I mean, and just be employed. I mean, that's about it. Be employed and be about your business. I'm 31. I am not coming to your mother's house to visit. So if you don't got your own, it's not given. It's not.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, just be taller than like 5'9". 5'9" is like the shortest I'll date. So be taller than 5'9". I prefer like a lighter brown skin with really dark hair, like black hair, black beard, black brows. Like that's my type. but he don't have to look a type of way, and I love him thick. I can't do nothing with a skinny man. So as long as you thick and look like you eat steak and potatoes for breakfast, we'll work out.
Yeah, but I got stuck for a second on the colorism thing, and that's something that seems like it's very much accepted on Kendra G's shows when the ladies come in saying that he has to be. I can't do light skinned dudes it's just kind of it's silly to me, but it's the fact that no one calls them out on it, or maybe I'm just tripping. Mona D says dress like a rapper while asking to date, asking not to date one. What's going on, Randall? I see you down there, man. The irony, Mona D says, the irony is why didn't she make things work with her baby daddy of the last 3? Facts. I don't like them eyelashes. Take them eyelashes off. And I didn't even notice the West Coast flannel. You guys are right. I didn't even pay that much attention. Yay.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No. I mean, Charlotte. I mean, if you can live in Charlotte and take care of yourself, I feel like you're doing pretty good. I mean, as long as you're making like $50,000 a year, that's pretty good for me. But I'm well maintained. I take care of my children. I live in a nice house. I live a good life, and I do it by myself. So as long as you can do the same and be able to afford to date me, that's the thing. Maintain your lifestyle, but be able to afford to date me. Stop trying to invite me over for Alfredo and Netflix. It's not given. I'm not coming to your house. If you can't afford to date me and take me out, then it's not for me.
It's not for you.
Here's the thing. Saying that you need to be able to afford to date me, what is going on? I'm sorry, my cat is being an idiot. Hey, I'm sorry, my cat it just destroyed something over here behind me. Threw me off for a second. Yeah, shout out Laquita. I'm sorry. He completely threw off what I was thinking. Saying that you need to afford to date me is like you're an incoming bill. One thing that I would want more is just a new bill. Just because it's attached to your vagina, I think I'll pass. I just want to point it out. Shout out to the homie Swift for the super chat. Hit the like button. Definitely, man. Appreciate that. You guys can hit the like button. Shout out to Laquita says, I'm new here. I think I missed your chat. I saw Laquita Duncan. Laquita Duncan says it's new here. Mark Mitchell says just came out the channel. I already see major red flags. What's going on, Jay? All right, yeah. With 4 kids, maintain is the word you're using. Exactly. Why does that become my obligation, or what do I get in return for this? Just seems a bit much. Let's see what she got.
All right, let's do it. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Yeah, some weave down there, bro.
We see the waist. Girl. We see the waist.
It's definitely giving flat,
Girl, your closet looking like my closet. Child, actually, your closet look better than my closet. My closet is so, child, I ain't even, let me tell y'all something. I can never do Kendra's cribs.
I should have edited it out. This is useless women talk. No offense, ladies. But they talk about clothes and closets and all that kind of shit. Shout out to Mashawn. See you down there in the chat. Jace, everything's so much fake hair in this shot. Sheila says, can afford to date her. That means she will order the most expensive thing on the menu when she deserves White Castle. Facts, Sheila. Facts. And then want some takeout to go on your dollar to take her home to her bastard ass kids. Other men's orgasms just walking around nonchalantly, expecting you to feed them on your dollar. Ain't that a bitch? Let's see. Jabez says, big girls kill me. Slim Shady, she doesn't work out. Useless woman talk. Yeah, they talk about clothes and stuff. I don't care about any of that shit. How stacked up her closets are. I don't care.
Right here. This is the only same part.
And definitely make sure you guys drop your links down there for Michonne. Somebody can drop Michonne's link. Mona's as well.
I only see this section of my place. Because I got so much going on. I'm moving. So I do have a slight excuse because I'm moving.
Listen,
but
I got 2 closets in my house. They're fully jam-packed. I love shopping. I love finding a good deal. So you always gonna find something over here in this closet that's jam-packed. It don't make no sense.
If I ever did Kendra cribs, y'all would be, what in the hell, Kendra? My whole house is a big closet. Let's continue.
Absolutely.
All right. So when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was with my baby father about 3.5 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
2022.
So last year.
Last year.
We only like, what, 3 weeks into the year. You're not going to slide that in there willy-nilly. Oh, fuck out of here. You could have got dick down just over a fortnight. What's going on here? Swift says, I'll take her to White Castle for Valentine's Day. That's romantic. Sheila says, Swift at least has the word castle in it. Appreciate it, Messy Michelle, for the super chat. The super sticker, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, definitely thank you, Mona, for dropping the links to Michonne's channel as well as Mona's channel. Go sub to her. And that's what I like to see. I like to go over to other people's channels and see each other over there. Go to Boo's channel or see other people's channel and see you guys watching and commenting. So, all right, man. Make sure you guys bring some takeout for her and her damn bastard babies.
We only in the month of January, so that could be 3 weeks ago, but we're gonna let it go.
It could be 9 months. It was
We're gonna let it go.
Just say you didn't want to answer.
We're gonna let it go. All right. So why do you think you're single?
I'm single because
Facts, Jay. December 31st, exactly.
I'm very smart. And my last relationship really taught me a lot. I dealt with a narcissist, didn't know that I was dealing with a narcissist. So once I got out of that situation, I vowed to never get in it again. So I pick up on small things. I don't judge people, but I pick up on small things and I know it doesn't work for me.
Oh, sorry. We judge over here. And they need to leave that word narcissist in 2022. Along with toxic, Jason's 1155 exactly. Along with toxic, narcissism. What else? In other words, they need to leave that back in 22, man. You don't need to bring that into. They should have never taught y'all narcissism. They haven't stopped saying this shit.
So I can't settle. No matter how cute you are, no matter how much money you got, I can never settle. And I know that since I am a mom with children, I have to pick a very particular type of man. I can't just bring anybody around my children or myself. So I'm going to be single until God literally puts somebody in my life that's meant for me and my children in the best way.
And I'm sorry to stop it, but I got one more thing to add to that. They act as if, I got to keep y'all away from my children. And I get it to a certain degree, especially if you have girls. But let's talk about this from male perspective. I don't want to be around your goddamn babies. Fuck them. No, you can't say F the kids, Theo. F them kids, man. Like, yeah, we don't want to be around. It's not like there's some prize. Like, I got to keep it. No, you don't need to be around my children. I don't want to be around them bastards. Just throwing it out there.
And until then, I'll be single.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I mean, he'll be lucky to be with me because, for one, I'm like the funniest person ever. I'm really down to earth. I'm like a girly girl, but I'm super tomboy. So I love getting my hands dirty. I'm from New York, so you know how I give it up. Like, I got a great personality. I'm not dull. Your mother's going to love me. And then I'm a go-getter. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses, and I'm just...
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
I'm calling cap on all these entrepreneurs and all this shit. Unless you got, W-2 employees, I'm saying, I'm going to hit it again, Raging.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Man, you could take your ass on LegalZoom.com and start your corporation for $59.99. I want to hear that shit. I'm the CEO of Theo Coop Records. It doesn't matter, man. Unless you're making some money and have employees on the payroll, not even 1099s. Come on now, stop the cap.
It's a nonstop, just perfect person.
Entrepreneurs should let that 22 as well.
There you have it. This is Adore Her, Charlotte, 31, Aquarius, now Tech, 4 kids. Do you want more kids?
I want one more child. I do.
Why?
Okay. And
I don't need to, though, but I would like one.
Could the man have kids?
He can a good daddy is a turn on. Seeing him in daddy mode, sir, you can get whatever you need. Yeah. I will get your tires rotated. Yes, absolutely.
What would you say to the guy that might be cautious because you have 4 kids?
Ooh, this is a good one, which is crazy because
facts, Raging.
Most men that deal with me have no children. Most men I date have no children. It's usually the men with children that are more cautious. But what I will say is that
I want to call cap on that, but even if it's true, it's because the men who don't have children, they just ignorant. They don't know no better. Facts, raising. She don't have 3 real companies. I don't buy it either. The first woman said no rappers, she's choosing her facts, a force to protect. LLC, and that's about it. F them kids, respectfully. I don't know if you can say F someone respectively, though. I might have to retract that statement.
Stop judging women with children. We are not out here looking for men to provide for our kids. We're looking for companionship. And if companionship turns into love, then you're automatically going to start loving our children. Don't look at children as a burden, because when you're dealing with a real woman, she's only going to bring prosperity and value to your life. She's never going to drain you. If that woman is draining you and wants you to do this and do that for her kids, she's not the woman for you.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Look, there are, thank you, Mona. That's cap. There are some women, who are like that, who aren't, who got this shit together. But there's also a lot of leeches, man. And that's one of the things that I don't like, that I feel these conversations, you can never really get anywhere, because a lot, and of course not all, but a lot of these women aren't honest. There are some hardworking single moms who go out there and get it, who aren't a leash to society, all on child support, like Swift was saying, on child support and getting all these different type of government assistance and things like that. But that's not all the women. And I'm not saying all of them are just, worthless, cum dumpsters. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there is a good portion of those women that are out there, that are leeches, that are looking for guys like that. So to try to shame men and say guys should be looking for that, no. Like, you may very well be the one exception. What's the likelihood of that? But so be it. You may very well be that one, but that doesn't make everyone, at least in my opinion. Y'all let me know.
But when she steps into your life and she's bringing wealth, prosperity, and nurturing, that's the woman for you. No matter if she got 4 kids or 40, you got to find the right woman with kids. Don't judge a woman by the number of children she has.
Fuck that. Sorry to stop it. Yes, we are. You do judge. Man, I'm divorced with 1 son. If I go to the market trying to meet a woman, my son is baggage. It's no problem admitting that. Let's just be adults and admit that shit. Especially my son, is baggage. And I know this. If you got 4 goddamn kids, what are you talking about? Like, it's not no big deal. Bullshit. Stop the cap.
Find out about her mind first. And then you'll see, I'm going to love this woman and all her kids, and plus her 2 German Shepherds. Because this woman she is the shit.
It was too messy.
And that's just it. That's it.
And that's on period.
And that's on period.
That's on period. I think you're speaking for all. I see a lot of women saying yes. So I think you just represented the moms in that with that statement.
Of course
I will definitely make ssure I make that a clip.
Yeah.
Because I will say this as a host, and I sit here, but I hear from both ways, because I also hear women say they don't want men with a lot of kids too. Yeah. So it goes both ways. But
and I'm not mad at that, especially if you're childless. If you're a childless person, I don't think asking for someone else to be childless, I don't think there's anything wrong with that if you're a childless person. But if you got 4 or 5 kids, talking about, if you're a dude, you got 4 or 5 kids out here, you're talking about, man, I don't want no chick with no kids. Like, bro, kick rocks. And it's the same thing that goes with women. I think that's fine if you're childless to request for someone childless. If you're a childless woman, you want to get a man with no children, there's nothing wrong with that.
But men in particular do, and this is what I've been told, it's because they have to be able to provide, right?
Exactly.
So it's like, if like you said, he has to love on you and loving your kids. Mm-hmm. So that means he got to make enough money to do that too.
I'm sorry, bro, but Mona just made me think of something. They bring prosperity. Man, I believe
that is true, but they got to realize it's stepping stones to it. I'm not going to date you and tell you this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. When you're dating me, you're getting to know me. I'm only telling you about my children. You shouldn't even be meeting my children for the first 6 months. So that's not the case of, he got to have this, he got to have that. He has to build that infatuation and that connection with you. Once he loves you, there ain't nothing he won't do for you. And it comes with children. If he knows that his girl that he's in love with got children, he's going to step his own game up to make sure that I can provide for her and her kids. Because one thing I'm not going to do is lose this good woman.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
Don't listen to this shit. She need help. She must be high. I need that MJ soundbite. Stop it. Get some help. What is wrong with you, lady? Ain't nobody buying this shit. Gabby says, who's taking her and her 4 kids? Exactly. I'm sorry,
And that's
man.
it. And he'll realize that she's really a good woman. I didn't even meet her kids in 6 months. So obviously she's not using me to provide for the kids.
And one more thing, I'm glad she said that, is when she said, oh, you won't even meet my kids for 6 months. That's something that women say. They say that shit to sound good. You would have her there, hey, hold my son while I'm grabbing my EBT card at the gas station after 3 weeks. Stop the cap. They didn't know, oh yeah, it's gonna be at least 6, it's gonna be 18 months before you see my baby. Shit. She had you babysitting by next Tuesday.
And that's that.
And there you have it.
And
that's on period.
Period.
I adore her. Let's do it. Charlotte. Oh, does the guy got to be in Charlotte?
No, as long as he's in driving distance, I don't drive no more than 3 hours. So as long as he's within that perimeter, or if he want to travel, I'm with it. I'm open.
Okay, and what's the age range you would date? You're 31.
I'm 31. I'm gonna say 28, only because I feel like some men you just never know might be more mature. So I'm gonna say 28 to 45. I like them old.
I got you.
You know,
could he fly you somewhere? I guess the question I'm trying to get to is it
absolutely. We passport ready. He could be in Jamaica or Africa or wherever. I'm out. I'm
He's out.
Bravo.
All right, Laura, let's do it, boo. How do you want the guy to reach out to you, honey?
Instagram.
And what is it?
My Instagram is ADOR3_H3R.
Don't nobody care. Excuse me. Don't nobody care about her Instagram. I actually looked it up and it's locked. Michelle says Kendra is trash. Thank you, Michelle. I got one. Gerald be on me about being on Kendra too much, thinking like Kendra's her fans are going to come like rush over and attack me. I'm like, one, I don't want that smoke. I'll be the first person to admit I don't want that smoke. That's just a headache in itself. Her comment section is a cesspool, but I just honestly believe her shit is trash, man. Her show isn't good, man. It provides good content for us in the reaction game. I definitely give you that. Forrest Podcast says she can't settle. Someone will be settling for her. Facts. Where the kids gonna be? Exactly. All these goddamn babies roaming around. Free range. You got free range babies while she out here twerking it at Chili's on some bullshit. And I'm not even mad about that. I'm not even mad about the kids being feral and roaming the property unmanaged. I'm mad that you want me to pay for takeout. That's what I'm mad about more than anything. Serrated Grin says, Kendra should have told her some truth. That woman is doomed. Mark Mitchell says, for real, everybody doesn't entertain or run away as fast as you can. Yeah, exactly. Janessa, it's amazing how they think about relationships. Yeah, Janessa, it is. Jermaine says, I bet if we asked her ex, he would say she was too extra and combative. Yeah. And like somebody said earlier in the chat, she was dressed like Tiny Lister. So she could probably fight. She probably throw a mean left hook. Let's see. I'm gonna react to this though. Oh yeah, no doubt, Michelle. And then Swift says, hi, her IG. Her being mad at trolls. Oh yeah, I thought I looked her up because I got 2 videos here. I looked her up and it was I thought it was what do you call that? Locked or private. I thought that's what I saw when I looked it up because I know I found the IG for the second video I'm about to play, but it wasn't much to look at. That's the one thing I love. Shout out to that dude named Dave. I told him he needs to keep this. In his channel at the end of his reaction, he pulls out the Instagram. I said, no, bro, you need to put the link in there because everyone always stops and we all look at it together. And all the guys be in the comments like, yay or nay. They're like, oh yeah, she good. They're like, nah, man, she trash. And everybody this is a great segment to me. Anyway, let's get to this video. Swift says her IG is open now. Okay. Let's see. I would get to the second video. We ain't got that much time. But yeah, I looked at it yesterday. It was locked, so she must have opened it up now. She probably changed it. You probably changed it because of trolls. Facts, Michelle. Facts. Let's see here. Get the second one. Here.
Oh my God. Hey, Kendra.
Hey, what's your name, honey?
Shirley Ann.
Shirley Ann. Shirley Ann. Shirley Ann, where you calling us from?
From Georgia.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I briefly skimmed this video, so I hadn't really watched it. I just know this lady got a whole lot of goddamn kids. That's it. Let's get to it.
What part of Georgia?
Eastman.
Eastman?
Eastman.
Eastman?
Yes.
So Shirley Ann, Georgia, Eastman. How old are you?
28.
28. What do you do for a living?
I'm a certified home health aide.
Certified home health aide. All right, somebody else from that tonight.
What's up, Dave?
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 8.
How old are you?
28.
You have 8 kids that you gave birth to?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
gave birth to 8 kids.
Yes.
How old are these kids?
My oldest just turned 10.
Now let's pause for a second. She's 28, has birthed 8 children, and her oldest child is 10. So let's put that in perspective. That means that in 10 years, she pushed out 8 babies. Not only is that insane, it's damn near impossible. She didn't give her vagina, she didn't give that thing no type of break. None. And the craziest thing is when I heard her say that yesterday, it made me remember my aunt has 10 children. But my aunt had her 10 children. I did the math last night over a 17-year period. Because there's a 17-year age difference between my oldest cousin and my youngest cousin. So she pushed out 10, 17 years. This lady is at 8 in the decade, man. She going for the greatest baby shit all time. MJ of baby birth. I have no idea. Let's see. It's a lot of goddamn babies, man. She ain't even 30.
My daughter is 7. Then my next son, he's
Back,
6.
Sheila.
Then I have a set of twins who will be 5 on the 29th of this month. And my second set of twins, they just turned 3 in November. Then I have a 1-year-old son.
I never want to be the person who has to say my second set of twins. Like, take me now, Jesus.
A 1-year-old son?
Yes.
All by the same man?
6 of them are, and the other 2 have another dad.
Okay. So you had a baby a year ago.
Yes.
So okay, so tell me, you said 6 of them are, and then which 2 have a different dad?
My second son and my daughter.
Your second, okay, so let's start. The 1-year-old and the 3-year-old twin.
Random fact, Theo Coop high as shit right now. I probably should have preceded the podcast by saying that. Somebody keep up with this. I can't keep up with all this, man. I can't keep up with this. Somebody in the chat is gonna have to 765. Yeah. I can't keep up with all this. Somebody in the chat, let me know.
Twins, the 5-year-old twins, they're all the same father?
Yeah, kind of big right now.
Oldest.
Probably should have lived
Your
with that.
oldest at 10. I think I took a break.
Yeah.
Okay. So why are you not with the man you had a baby with 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago?
Oh
Facts.
my God, Kendra, that man, he is just drug problems, abusive. I tried to stay, but it just didn't work out.
But you had how many kids by? You had 6 kids by him.
6 kids, yeah. And then between our oldest son, there was a break where I had my 6-year-old son and my 7-year-old daughter. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go back to him, try to give it another shot, but it just wouldn't work.
So I understand you're saying it wouldn't work because
So she was with him, pushed out how many kids, had a break, had a baby with the other 2, and then I think she had some more babies after that. Swift said something here earlier. Pineapples, facts. That's what I saw. Facts. Throw her back.
move this man.
I need a goddamn tomato to throw at. No, get her the fuck out of here. Throw her back, yo.
He has drug problems. But you know, I like to ask the question
Serena
that I know
Green
men
with the
would
whale
ask, but you're
emoji.
here for a guy. Why did you have 6 kids by him if he had all those issues?
He's a druggie.
Because I tried to stay, to see if he would change, get better, and I just didn't want to be with nobody else. I was really in love with him and wanted to see him get better. I tried to help him throughout his drug problems, and then his other thing was not having a job. He's a self-employed barber, and that never really took off. But I tried to stay with that man, Kendra. I did, but it just.
So what was your final?
I know barbers don't make like a lot of money, but I think a trade as a barber would be something you always be able to do. But he's a junkie, allegedly. Let her tell it. Why are you making babies with a junkie? That's the question. Why are you making more than one baby with Mr. Junkie over here? Why do you repeatedly do this shit? Mona says, in love with a fiend. Facts. He take black women serious, says Michelle. Sheila says drug problems, but she lets him bust in her. Exactly. Jay says, wait, we saw her yesterday. No. When I watched the clip yesterday. Serrated Grizz said, blah, 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 excuses, blah, 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 man. And I've always said this. I don't try to be the rules cop and try to lay down the law. I'll give you a baby or two on a good day. If I'm extra high and feeling generous, I'll give you two. But I'll give you a baby. But when you make the same mistake over and over again, especially with people who have shown obvious signs and red flags that they shouldn't be the type of person that you procreating with. 10 plus sound, salute. What's going on, bro?
Straw, because you had a baby a year ago. So what was the final straw for you?
My final straw was when it's crazy, but my other kid's baby father, he sent a picture of his private part to my phone, and I didn't know that he did that until I went to sleep one night. I woke up, he was just like, he was mellow, calm and stuff, and I was like, well, I forgot what I asked him, but he just like went off. And so I'm like, okay, let me go check my phone. And I seen the picture and I said, oh my gosh. So he packed up all his stuff and he left. And
so her other baby dad sent her a dick pic. And that just ruined it. Then old Cracky over here just said that was enough. That was too much for his his sensibilities. Messi Michelle says not extra high. Oh yeah, gotta be extra high, feeling extra generous. Serrated Grin says, I was a former drug user, 30 months clean, and believe me, the only thing they care about is the next high. First of all, Serrated Grin, appreciate you being glad that you sober. I've spoken on it myself. I was a heavy drinker for nearly half my life. And yeah, man, I've been sober just over 15 months now, man. No heavy drinking. So yeah, man, I get it, man. And that's one thing. And it's funny you said that because I had a neighbor who lived across the street. I was having a conversation with her about a neighbor down the street, and I remember saying to her, we were just talking about something. I remember saying to her, yeah, such and such down the street, I know she used to be a fiend. And she said, Theo, ain't no used to being a fiend. And I was like, oh yeah, you got a point. She wasn't nowhere near being sober. So let's get back to it and definitely make sure y'all hit the like button. This lady out here. So the second baby dad sent the dick pic, and the first baby dad saw it. I keep thinking Tyrone Bigum's in my mind whenever I think about this dude. But she continued to have a baby with him, and apparently he's storming the fuck out. He wasn't having it, so that's where we left off at.
I was texting him.
And sobered him up, says Gabby.
Yo, like, what's up with you? Like, why are you acting like this? Because we had previously had sex, like, that night before. And
which baby daddy you previously had sex
exactly,
with?
Exactly. Kendra, I gotta keep up with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, when I called him while he was on the road leaving, because he lives in I'm from Philly. He lives in Philly, from Philly too. And so I was like, yo, like, what's up with you? Why'd you leave like this? He was like, yeah, the stuff that I seen in your phone, check your phone. I was like, oh, wow. So that was.
So is it fair to say he left you? You didn't leave him?
No, but we was in Jacksonville, Florida or whatever, and we had like a big argument because he always accused me of being with my other baby father. My other baby father doesn't even know I live in Georgia. He hasn't known that for years now. I've been here for almost 3 years. And so we had got into like a big argument or whatever while we was in Jacksonville in the beginning of July. And I was like, you know what? When we get back home, like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And then that happened with the picture or whatever, like shortly after we had gotten back. And so, yeah, it was like, it's just done.
Is that the baby in the background?
that's one of the babies in the background?
Jesus. Janessa says 8 kids. Damn. Yeah, Janessa, you got to remember as well. She's only 28. She's still very young. Jay Will, that's what I was laughing at, man. You let a dope fiend leave you, let that marinate. You guys are idiots.
Yeah, my 1-year-old.
Okay. So.
Facts, Sheila. Don't look her in her eyes, yo. She ovulating as we speak.
Okay, he's a 1-year-old. So the other child's father, he's not in your children's life?
Not really, no.
Okay, but he texted you his penis picture.
Exactly.
Yeah. His like basically he wants to get back just to have sex. Like he doesn't send me money for the kids or whatever. He doesn't call to check on them or anything like that. So that's just basically how it is with him.
Right. So let me just jump. I'm gonna start with this question.
And it sounds like, and I'm not trying to be mean at all, but it sounds like she 0 for 2. She put out 8 kids with 2 dudes who ain't shit by her admission. But, you know, we all know there's 3 sides to a story. This is just her side. But even, excuse me, if we take it at face value, it sounds like she's 0 for 2. So why would a third guy walk up to this and, like Sheila said, if you look at her too hard, she gon' if you look at her too hard, she gonna get knocked up. So, man, why would any man risk that? And she's way too fertile to me. I wouldn't shake her goddamn hand.
Because again, you're here for men, and I hear men talk about this all the time. What would you say to the guy that feels like 8 children might just be too much for him?
Oh my gosh, I know.
And wait, and hold on. And not only are they 8, you have 2 twins that are 5, 2 that are 3, and then one set of twins that's 5, one set of twins that's 3, and then a 1-year-old. So you have technically 5 children under the age of 6. And
Bang! Bang! It's good!
5 children under the age of 6. Are you serious? Man, I delete myself post haste. Jermaine Reese says, like throwing a hot dog down the alley. Swift says, seriously, a night at White Castle for her and her kids will be over $100. Yeah. What's going on, Derek Gang? Shout out to you, man. Salute you. And make sure you guys join the channel membership. I'm supposed to say that at the start of the hour. Facts, man. Hit the like button. We all need to chip in so she can get a tube tied immediately. Facts, Janessa. Facts.
Bang! It's good!
I love, you know what? First of all, I love Janessa Coleman. She's always supported the channel. But when Janessa started coming with the jokes, and you know, we all in this together. Because Janessa is usually like, oh, that's so sad. But when Janessa comes with the jokes, I love it. Let's get back to it.
you do have a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So they're pretty young.
Yeah.
Facts,
What would you
Larry.
say to the guy that's cautious because of that reason?
I mean, the amount of kids doesn't really matter because they're all well taken care of, and I'm a great woman despite having so many children.
Stop the cap. Why you always lying?
And I only have 2 baby fathers, so
Wow, that's how low, that's how low the bar
really
is.
worry about.
And you've never
But
been married, right?
Say it again.
You've never been married, right?
No, never been married.
Okay.
I've been engaged twice to my first baby father, though.
Okay. And what happened with him? How come you couldn't work out there?
What does that matter?
I told you, the drugs, not.
He a junkie, Kendra. That's what I'm saying. That's a significant part of the story, Kendra. She's bad at her job.
Oh, that's the first. Oh, that's the one. That's the 1-year-old baby daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Got you.
Facts, Swift.
Okay, well, let me continue. So, you are this is Cheryl Ann.
Shirley Ann. It's like 2
Ann. I'm sorry.
together.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shirley Ann, Georgia, 28, certified home health aide. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
July 15th. I'm a Cancer.
Nobody
Cancer.
cares about this.
All right, boo. So, what kind of man are you looking for?
Oh, God. Facts. The amount of kids don't matter. That shit is insane. That is literally insane. I see Swift and 10 plus sounds with the comment. It's crazy.
I want to say an older man, older than me, probably in the 40s at least. Someone that's honest, trustworthy, Don't do drugs, drinking, because I don't do none of that. And I've already been with somebody that's had those type of problems, so don't want that. I don't know. That's about it. Just very honest and has very good communication skills.
Okay, what are some deal breakers?
Definitely the drinking, smoking, being inconsistent. That's about it.
Do you want more kids?
That's funny that you say that because I do actually want more kids.
What the fuck? Are you serious? I promise. I didn't know that's what she said. Wow. Are you serious? There's always Pookies who's gonna say, but she thick though, and that's father 8. Father number 3. But hold on for a second, because somebody said something I wanted to bring out. We're gonna play it because we're right at the end of it. I think it was Jay. Someone said in the chat, I lost it a second ago. I think it was Jay Everything. Says, who's going to take her? Oh, no, it's Gabby. Who's taking her and her 8 kids? Think about this. You can't do, Swift said the comment about going to White Castles. You can't do shit for free. Nothing inexpensively with 8 kids besides all die together. That's about it. It's nothing he can do with them 8 children that'll be inexpensive. Even you can say, okay, I'm just going to take these little bastards to the park for an hour. It's ice cream truck gonna go by. That's $50 on a light day. Goddamn devils, all them babies just sucking up resources that ain't yours, and none of those children are your orgasms. They're 2 other men allegedly. One of them's a cracky, and the other one likes to send random dick pics. Let her tell it. Not an uncouth gentleman to say the least. What are we talking about here?
Okay,
I only have a daughter, so. I don't know. Maybe God will bless me with.
We have 7 boys.
Yes, ma'am. 7 boys, 1 girl.
Wow, 7 boys, 1 girl.
Yes.
Okay, another girl.
Yes.
Okay. Could the guy have kids?
Yes, that's fine.
You better not fix your mouth to say otherwise.
No.
No. Does he have to look a certain way?
Yes, I prefer chocolate men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No, not a certain amount of money. Just have his own income, come with his own everything, because that's another thing. I've always supported my baby father in the past, and I'm just not trying to go down that road again. So own money, own car, own place, and definitely if he has kids, taking care of his children.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
We can see the Kendra Cam in a second. Shout out to Big Smooth, man. Yeah, Raging says you need a bus to take the kids to the park. Facts, man. Facts. Y'all, matter of fact, yeah, we didn't even talk about that mode of transportation. And God, you know how many, and shit, you need 6 car seats. You might need an actual fucking bus now that I'm thinking about this shit. Shout out to somebody just joined the membership. That's what I've been meaning to say. I was going to say that in the beginning of the stream, and I totally forgot because I'm high. I was going to say I need at least 1 person to join the membership, and I might make that requirement each stream. I'm going to shut the stream down. I'm a bluffing motherfucker. I ain't going nowhere. Shout out to 10 Plus for joining the Do Better Squad, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right, appreciate you. But yeah, that's a good point, man. Appreciate you, 10 Plus. That's a great point. How can you even move all them bastards around? You need to have 2 vans. Shit, you're gonna spend $500 on car seats. That's some bullshit. A vasectomy is much cheaper. Probably tube tied as well.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous.
You in great shape, especially to be a mom of 8.
Thank you.
Shit, that's because she's still young, but I'll give her that for having 8 babies. Salute 10 Plus. Yeah, if you see Swift 72, 10 Plus just joined up. Janesta as well. If they have that insignia by their name, you show them respect, goddammit. Back to the video.
Shirley Ann?
Yes. Shirley Ann.
So was your last relationship with your child's father?
Forest Podcast, shout out to you, bro. 25 months sober, man. That's dope.
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm not going to say that.
No problem. So why do you think you're single, Shirley Ann?
I think I'm single because, oh gosh, I feel like guys just don't want to take me serious because of the amount of kids that I have, and because I'm just a kind, loving, sweet person. I fall very easily.
Well, this is what I've been told, because I had to dissect this with men, because I do feel like women are definitely more understanding if a guy has multiple children, and it's really double standards, right?
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is if a guy has 8 kids and attractive, I had a guy on my show that had 4 kids by 4 different women, had a gun in the live, and women still wanted his IG, right? It just is what it is. And what's what I've learned from hosting this show. A lot of times the children don't live with the men. So women feel as though even though he has multiple baby mamas, multiple kids, they're not dealing with the kids on a regular basis.
And I actually kind of agree with that point, you know, just kind of how it is. Shout out to you, Sharita Grin. Says 30 months for you, man. That's dope, man. I didn't know we had, you know, so many people who had previous issues before. So that's dope to see. But yeah, but I also still, I don't get, dude, if you got 3, 4, 5 baby, you know, kids by these multiple women, I don't give dudes a pass for that. But it goes to show that women will still, she said, if the dude is good looking or whatever, he'll still get contacted by a lot of women. People, and I think the same thing's going to happen to her. So I can't even just say it's just the women, because it's going to happen to her here at the end of this call. Y'all got to see this part.
A man that is a provider has to consider taking care of you and what you come along with. So basically, any man.
Janessa said she was intimate last night. Someone said magic school bus. Oh, y'all.
That's the kind of man I think you are desiring now. Has to be willing to, you know, let's say live in a household one day with you and your 8 children. And that's why some men, what I've been told from.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see 10 pluses with the $2 super chat, man. I'm sorry I didn't see that. You will need the magic school bus. That's right. Okay. I saw someone else saying I didn't see your super chat. Facts, man. All them goddamn babies, man.
And why sometimes they kind of push back on it, because do they have enough money to take care of you and then your 8 children? Do they already have kids? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a big house you have to have.
Yeah.
A big ass house.
Of you, and you know, so that's why I don't know, because I know you said that you feel like men don't take you serious. I think it's just, can they literally afford to take care of you and your children?
Yeah, and I understand that, Kendra. Like, okay, so recently I was talking to an ex, and I just feel like he's not taking me serious, maybe because of my children. I don't know. Like, I don't understand it. But it's like at the same time, he's wanting to pursue a relationship, but he's very inconsistent with his communication. And with the job that he has, his hours are like so crazy. But it's like, I work too. I work and I'm in school right now. And then I had to be a mom to 8 of my children. And I still find time to try and communicate with him. So, I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. I often think, like, is it because of my 8 children? I don't know.
Okay. Well, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a great cook. I'm an awesome mom.
Ain't a goddamn meal that she could make. And not a goddamn meal that she could make that'd be worth me spending time around her old super pregnant ass. What I wanted to say, shout out to the homie Media Man. Good to see you, bro. If someone could drop Media Man's link, and Poppy, I just rinsed you up too. Poppy Blanco, make sure y'all go check out Media Man, Poppy Blanco as well. Both got dope channels. Poppy got the Colombian voice. I know he be making the chicks go wild, yo. Make sure if somebody could please drop their links in there, Media Man, and then for Poppy as well, then Janesta, Messy Michonne, make sure we get those links down there. Highly appreciated. Spending 8 goddamn babies. You can't cook, man. Go to hell, shit.
I'm very romantic. I come with my own stuff, my own house, car.
Can I ask you this question? And I'm just curious. What kind of car do you drive to fit 8 kids?
Oh, I have a 2019 Ford Expedition.
Okay, all the kids can fit in it?
Yes.
Okay, because you got car seats too. You have a 1-year-old, the one that the 3-year-olds are still in car seats, right?
Sometimes they are.
Ooh, child, girls, look. I don't want you. They already gonna say some stuff. Let's leave it right there. We don't gotta break down the driving situation. Because they'll really get on you. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I thought kids had to be in car seats to like 3. Maybe that's like the age when they get out of them.
Excuse me. Kendra don't have no goddamn kids. Correct me if I'm wrong. My son is 16 now, but I think your kids are in car seats until they're like 8 or 9. I know they're in the larger one when the child is smaller, more of an infant like a baby, and then once they become toddlers, they have a much smaller, lower profile seat. But she walking around with 8 babies flying around like tumbleweeds and bowling balls bouncing around in the goddamn back seat of her expedition. But she ain't even, you know what? She don't have enough room even with a goddamn expedition. She doesn't have enough room for all them fucking car seats, man. Jesus. What was it? She had 6 children under the age of 5 or something like that? Man, stop the cap. She around here dangerous as hell. I got a 2019 expedition, but all my babies can't fit in them with car seats. So they just bouncing around in the back, in the back of the truck. Foreheads getting dented on the windshield and shit. Hit the like button.
Yeah, around that age.
Okay. All right, but continue. So this is
boosters when they get older. Facts. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. But yeah, I'm telling you, because I think my son was in his car seat when he was like 8. I could be remembering that wrong. Again, I'm high. But I know kids don't just stop at 3, but that's what's her name, Kendra? She don't have no kids. She don't know.
The reason why, say it one more time, why God would be lucky to be with you.
I'm a great cook. I'm an awesome mom. I'm in school. I come with my own everything. Like I said, my own house. I don't need a man.
Booster seats. Good looking, yo.
Because I have my own job. I'm in school. I'm very romantic. I don't know. I'm just an all-around great person. I'm loving, caring, very supportive. Yeah, that's
y'all hear that?
That's about it. All right, let's do it. Shirley Ann, Georgia, 28, a cancer, certified home health care. She has 8 kids. Does the guy have to? So he doesn't have to be in Georgia, right?
No, he doesn't have to be.
All right, let's do it, boo. Get him your Instagram page.
Okay, it's light LITE _.
Facts, Michonne. She did. She just glossed all over that. Kendra, Big Smooth says Kendra kids and cryostats. That's cold, bro. That's cold.
RITE _ SAS.
SAS.
What's good,
Clovis? Your followers are going. I can hear it. So LIT. So it's LIT dot.
And
_
And do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear her phone? Boost, thank you. Her phone is going off. And that's what I wanted to say. And that's why I caught myself earlier. My own everything to include 8 buckaroos. Facts, media man. And that's what I wanted to say earlier because I had to correct myself because I was going to say how when Kendra mentioned that she had a man on there who had multiple children by multiple women, but he was good looking and that he still got hit up a lot of times. And I was going to say, well, that's just women. They don't care about a man having like their standard is lower. But no, I had to stand corrected because I noticed it earlier, but before Kendra mentioned that, her phone was just pinging, ding, 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 ding. Now, are all these dudes hitting her up for potential relationships? No, you might have a simp that's sneaking in there because the simps are everywhere like goddamn roaches. But the dudes that are hitting her up are hitting her up just to smash. But you niggas are, y'all are disgusting. Fucking gross, bro. She got 8. Why? First of all, like somebody said earlier, that thing blew out. That cat blew out like a tire on the freeway. She ain't got no walls, bro. But the thirst is real. Y'all hear that phone? Ding, 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 ding. Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Right. Sass?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Clovis.
There you have it. Okay, boo. Well, listen.
Oh my gosh, Kendra, you know I've been following you for so long and I've been
Sheila, I heard you say too, Sheila, about the Nigerian. Sheila, don't be getting scammed out here. I saw you say it earlier in the chat. Sheila, you ain't that old. Like that sounds like happens like 70 and 80-year-old. You done mentioned that a few times about people trying to hit you up for scams, Sheila. What are you doing with yourself? I'm intrigued.
trying to get on.
You hear that phone blowing
I'm
up?
very nervous too right now.
It's sad,
I'm
Boosh.
shy and I'm nervous.
Well, listen, I appreciate you trying to get on. That means you're well aware of my show and you're well aware of the comment section, which is called Kendra Cousins. And you know you're going to be a highlight girl, so just get ready.
Okay.
Just be ready. I mean, at this moment in time, y'all already know how Kendra Cousins get down.
I already know. I haven't even been looking at the comments or none of that.
Well, the highlights is going to be a whole different ball game. But I wanted you to know this first. But you already know that because you follow.
Yeah. I already know, Kendra. I've been following you since you first started. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're going to be 3 years old in April.
I know.
During
I
COVID.
can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have a huge announcement in April this year that I'm excited to share, but I'll be sharing it in April.
Okay.
Listen, you are a sweet girl, so you keep me posted on how this turns out.
Yes, I will.
She won't keep her posted. Kendra's gonna forget after this show is over. And she doesn't seem like a bad girl. But the only reason I'm still playing this is hear these thirsty MFs in the back. Still hitting her up, man. That is gross. There's nothing wrong with looking for love. Because I don't want to seem like I'm berating this young lady. But I'm not berating her. I'm berating these thirsty ass dudes who blowing their goddamn phone up. Shout out to King Oliver. Nasty. I concur. What is this? Rachel says she's got to have 12 kids by the age she gets the show update. Facts, man.
Okay, bye, baby girl.
All right, bye.
Facts. What Kendra talking about?
This Instagram show tonight.
I don't care. I don't care. Well, I'm not even going to sit back here and listen to Kendra talk about some bullshit. Clotis says her being ready means ready for something bad, not something good. I don't think she knows the difference. Facts. Be right back. I gotta take a video of these mountains. No doubt, man. I know you out there in El Paso, man. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm just making sure you're safe. If you say you're all right, I'll leave it alone. Just don't want to see you in Nigerian news kidnapped over some foolishness. Oh, man. Poppy says, this lets you know anything with a box. Facts, man. Facts. Couldn't be me, says Boosh. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to have, and I know I'm preaching to the choir here, all my fellas know, but you got to have DD, man, discipline. Just because a woman throws it at you, don't mean you have to catch it. And for those, I was surprised listening to that. Yeah, I'm like, because I was hearing it before Kendra even knows that ting, ting, ting. I heard it, but it didn't register to me what exactly that noise was. And then Kendra pointed out, like, oh, your phone's blowing up right now. Them thirsty dudes hitting her up. But the question I have in the chat, y'all let me know. If those people are hitting her up, if they are hitting her up for put a 1 in the chat. For a relationship, put a 2 in the chat. They just calling a hit, man. They calling a smash, man. What Dave says, glaze some buns. Whatever, like, they bumping ugly. That's what I call it. I think the latter. I think that they hitting her up to bump uglies. So this crazy. Let's see. She must got that Cardi B wife, says Poppy. He says, I bet she would be pregnant by the summer from a Kendra G. Oh my God, man. He back on here again. Dear God, thank you for my self-respect. Facts, boost. Facts. Force podcast, women are okay with a guy's kids because they don't have to contribute to his kids, but he's expected to take care of hers. That's a good point. That's a good point as well. And I also think that expectations, Boo says 98%. Sure, it's 2. Facts, man. And that's what I think is crazy, man, is that the expectation that men, and I don't think this lady, but this lady actually didn't say that, but the first caller said it as well. And I remember it was a woman on the Pineapple Show. I should have reacted to it. And there was a woman. She was. I was gonna say she was a nice looking woman. She was a made up woman. So I think that had her a bit, cocky, because we know we have that. We have the 49ers, the chicks who are just 4s who put on their wigs and weave, put on a pound of makeup and start thinking they a goddamn runway model. And she was on the Pineapple Show with Mel, and she was just saying, like, to be with me, like, I come with a child. And she had like an 8-year-old daughter. There's a difference between if you're a single mom with a son and a daughter. The daughter throws in an entire other dynamic that I don't need to get into. We all know what that is. But the way she was saying it is if not only was she entitled to it and deserve, y'all know I hate that goddamn deserve word. People say deserve, I want to smack the fuck out of them. Like, you don't deserve shit. Male or female, young or old. You don't deserve anything. You deserve what you work hard to obtain. You don't deserve shit. Why? But not to get distracted. The whole point, I hate that shit. It bugs out. I hate deserving weave. So much is in my about. If you go to my channel and go to about, Theo Coop, I hate weave and people that say the deserve word. That's no bullshit. You can check it out right now. But her entitlement in that the fact that, yes, my daughter comes with me and that's what it is. And you have to contribute. You have to help. You got to finance this little bastard. Again, children to men that are not there, they're just another dude's nut. I'm looking at little Brandon and Junebug and little Ray Ray. Them is those are two nuts that another dude had. I'm not gonna want to take care of them. I think her cat is on DoorDash, says Gabby. I should react to this Kendra G. I haven't reacted to Kendra G episode in a while. Yeah, man. And here's the thing, Poppy. I was talking to my neighbor yesterday and we were talking about, like, you know, the content creating, whatever. And he was like, man, how do you like find your content? Like, you had to really go out here and search for it. I was like, dude, I just turn on YouTube. It's right there. The way these people are with social media, it's a never ending supply. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Like I said, just doing an hour. Just did a little bit, an hour and 8 minutes. Just wanted to make this more of a routine thing. I can't say that I can do it every day, but I'm gonna try to do it at least a few times a week at first, and then to the point where I can kind of have it Monday through Friday, because I don't want to have the stream too long. But I appreciate all y'all coming out. Shout out to Poppy. Shout out to 10 Plus too. Shout out to everybody who contributed in the super chats. I was supposed to update who the leader was. I didn't. I was too busy laughing because I was a bit baked. But I appreciate all you guys for coming and kicking with me, spending your time with me, and we make sure we do it again. Shout out to Media Man, says grade A content, bro. Appreciate you, man. Definitely, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to Media Man. Poppy Blanco, Mona D was in here earlier. You guys already know Messy Michonne, and I think and someone else, man, was the For Us podcast, man. I'm sorry, I meant to ask you, because if you got podcasts in your name, I'm going to rock with you. I'm definitely going to do that. Appreciate you, Media Man. Thanks for you guys for coming out. And I'm going to try to see if we can do it again in the next couple of days or so. Great stream. Appreciate you, Boost, man. Boost been one of my day one subs, man. All right, Janessa, appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button on the way out. Alex, what's going on, bro? You're going to have to be part of the replay gang, man. Y'all, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.